audio. Because this is a little loud in my ear. Yeah, no wonder. There we go, that sounds about right. I should get the chat open in the correct position. What is the Yoko meter for? Yes! While Super Metroid noises happened in the background, I have I have a stated goal in measured in Yoshi's. A week ago, I conceived the idea of doing another Shill stream. The last time I did a Shill stream, I did it by putting a PayPal link on the Twitch page and streamed Dark Souls for many hours. I think I beat it 6 times in a row, 5 or 6 times in a row in one sitting. And I figured I would do something a little similar to Sly09, who is here in the chat's Patreon kickoff stream. Back when he did that. Just showing a showcase of stuff to do. I guess I'll relink the straw poll that is in the video. Stuff to stream. I'm going to do it part by whim, part by going down the list. Randomizer's one out. I don't think any of us have done a Super Metroid rando in a while. But yeah, a week ago my goal was 5 subs, which happened in a day. My very generous friends and viewers all saw that Yoko and they wanted it. They wanted those Yokos. And like within like a day or two of getting subs, I had like 5 or 6 subs, and then even more after Churls finished. After the emoticon I got finished by Churls, yeah, Quark here, one of them. The emoticon that Churls made got okayed. Even more people wanted that Yoko. So I guess my new goal, which I'm going to attempt to persuade people to go for, but under no obligation, is now 20. Since I didn't imagine I would ever get 5, and 5 happened so quickly. And now 11 has happened relatively quickly. So yeah, I have the 5, I have 11 out of, I just need 9 more, and I'll be very happy. I came up with this number because if I got 9 more subs, my 100 buckos of revenue from the Twitch affiliate thing will be immediately fulfilled. And they'll pay me 2 months after the fact. So, so that's how I came up with the number. And hey, I guess I'll get this out of the way so that can be there. Thank you very much, Irish Nonsense, for subscribe-D. Now you can, and now I'll get to show off a gimmick, which is I worked a little bit hard on this. Zoop! Yeah, Yoko becomes full. The counter grows. I should probably, at this point, start playing Super Metroid. I'm gonna have to fit the screen. There we go. Center. Yeah, there we go. I can leave the Yokos there transparent as a grim reminder of, and now we can... And now you can use the emoticon Charles made. I should play some Super Metroid. This is a Super Metroid randomizer. It's not been updated in a while. So this is still version 21, which is the current version available. We'll play some Super Metroid. I hope my controller settings are how I like them. I forget. I moved the EXE around. Is this jump? Is that shot? That's item cancel? Okay. I need that to be the other way around, which is probably in this. Yes, I'm still using ZSNES. That should be X. Okay. Then I'll just reset the game and do it there. It is Gnome B, capital Y, Gnome B, capital Y-O, capital C-O. Different randomizer by a completely different person. Okay. Well, first things first. Uh, I want shot there, and I want jump here. Okay. VPriz, not a. It's a sub emote. You'll have to subscribe to obtain the power of Yoko. It's been a while since I played a randomizer. I always love playing Metroid. I guess Jen's volunteered to be in the stream, and I guess one thing I can do is if you want to hop on Discord, Jen, so I guess you can. You'll be behind on the stream though, because I don't want to set up Skype currently. I guess I could just hop into the channel. There's a lot of people in Jen's channel who I don't really know that well, so I don't want to be that public. Let's see if I can die to... okay, my wall jump skills... still okay. I'm not playing on my premium controller right now. I'm just playing on a final PS2 controller. That's creaky. I've noticed when I've been streaming Dark Souls 2, you can actually hear my controller creak. Because I've been sitting in a way that kind of puts... oh, that didn't even realize that hit me. That could hit you. I've been sitting in a way that my controller is kind of near my microphone. So you can hear the creak of the left control stick getting stuck. Up. Got hit by the dust. We're not going to get the good time. This room is the room I used to be able to do pretty fast. I can avoid. No, can't avoid the rubble. It is entirely fine. No one is under any obligation to sub. And I appreciate the sentiment, VPriz. If you're in you're in Jens's Discord channel, so you can use the Yoko there. Because I did put it there, because I had the ability to. Ah, now Jens is calling me. So make the ring noise.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, that was the point. Hello.
Yes, I just wanted to get off of Seri station.
Yeah, I figured this is the in-between time. It's perfect.
Interfamilial consensual theft of Amazon Prime accounts. Well, you know, that is exactly the way I'm subbed to Jen's.
Perfect.
Because my dad has Amazon Prime, and why would I need it if he has it also? So you're getting 5 of Amazon's dollars each month. Actually, you're getting 2.5 because of how the revenue goes. Of paid for by my father. So thank him when you meet him.
Okay.
You'll meet him, right?
At some point, I'm sure. Oh man. So I did play one of these like recently. Like that's why I know about the other randomizer. And it ended up being like a gravity suit deep in Meridia, and I never finished it. So.
The one time I've done that twice. One time it was very funny because the gravity suit was directly before Dragon, hidden in the wall, and that felt like an accomplishment. That felt like a reward for an accomplishment. Like,
right.
But other times I never found it. So it was like, well, we got a morph ball start.
Okay. The normal start.
I'm going to insist on the wall jump, even though I can do the other thing.
Like the wall jump's there, and it's just get used to the wall jump.
Well, I mean, I'll probably have to do at least a little bit of breaking into jails. Yeah, it does that, QB. Your brother Briss Hunted has started watching, and then it does one of the shitty Twitch emotes.
Yeah.
I have no missiles, but I have Burger Bomb and can actually use them.
Ooh, there's the item to the the side.
Okay, I can't get to the
Well,
missile door. I can't get here. I can get,
mm,
I can get Mom Brain though.
yeah,
The item over here has to the left of the morph ball hasn't spawned yet. That's
yes,
it's funny if I tried going there earlier.
because this is a different area until pirates.
Yeah, there's a sprite mod that makes it burger bombs instead of just what if low grav burger bombs. So how do you play with your controller mapped? So I play with shot on top button and jump on bottom button and dash on right button. Which
Um,
Kaz told me is Mega Man X controls, but I haven't played a lot of Mega Man X, so it's not ingrained in me like it is for him.
shot on. Yeah, I think that's right. I just play with default controls.
Well, default controls, the jump is on A, which is the right button, and dash is on bottom.
B, yeah, dash is on B, shoot is on top button, and then what's on the left button?
Item cancel, which is, I am not surprised you do not know what button that is.
Whoa.
Hey, it's a skill to not.
Yeah.
It's like
You can go grab the item downstairs now.
I could. There's scary
It's
monsters there.
no, there's no big enemies in between you and the first item.
Yeah, but if I go down there, I'm going to want to keep going. Which I'm not sure I
Uh,
can yet. I think that might be a missile door.
right. Well, it is a power bomb door, but every door in the room it goes into is a super missile door.
Yeah, because that's past Pink Brinstar. Yeah, in the room where Mother Brain from Metroid was in, there's an item there. In my case,
Yep.
a power bomb. Ugh.
Use the powerful bomb.
Hey, nothing. We got nothings.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Gotta find all the nothings in the world.
that is 1-0 out of 50.
So hello, Gur. I'm glad how much Ugur's been showing up in the Dark Souls 2 streams. Is getting perused again in the exact same way.
My God. I have not caught too many of them live. I've been just kind of watching bits and pieces of them as you upload them. But I did get, like, I was watching when you were doing Mirror Knighting, and all of a sudden the Peruser happened.
And he fucking, I parried him, messed up the riposte, and then died. Nothings are an item that can spawn in the randomizer, so that you're not just full of missiles.
Yep. So the way this version of the randomizer works is that on the difficulty that Gnome B is playing on,
The Dumby.
is playing on, there are 47 items in the game rather than 100. Technically, there's 50, but once you collect one, 3 of them disappear. So what this means is that there's only 20 power bombs, 30 missiles, or 30 super missiles, 50 missiles, 7 energy tanks, and 4 reserves, and then all the rest of the items, rather than like 250 missiles. Like,
Yeah, and there's some other bonus rules on top of that. Like he said, 2 items disappear as soon as you collect one of them. There's 3 copies of Charge Beam, so that you're more likely to get it. And your starting item is always either Morphing Ball, Screw Attack, or Speed Booster.
yep. Because if it was something else, you would not actually be able to progress.
Yeah, or you'd more than likely, because these items all open up a fair amount of paths. Anything else would not.
Yep.
I think you'd be allowed to get one more item if you started with Missile.
You could bug hike for an item. So there's no point in it starting with missile, because that item it would hand you would have to be one of those 3 again.
So I have Power Bomb. I can get out of here by Power Bomb jumping.
All right. Well, you can get out of here just by
But I
power
can't,
bomb.
yeah, there's a missile door here. I always forget.
Oh, right, right.
Missile door locked. I can go a little bit to the right. I'm gonna, for the interest of time, I'm not gonna try this too many times, but I want to prove to myself and that I can do it.
Hmm. I
Ah,
I still can't. Oh, that second one was already really
yeah,
close.
I'm
I
bumping
haven't
my head.
gotten positioning right.
The speedrunners do it by wall jumping off the right wall, but I've only ever been able to do it by going off the left wall. If I try doing the right wall, I bump my head. Very close. Well, that's a valiant effort. There we
Yeah.
go.
Having 10 power bombs is nice because you don't really have to worry about running out.
Yeah, there's a real threat of running out of power bombs early on. Let's see what my item here is. Let's just run into these gamers. It is a nothing. Can I go further?
Oh, you can go. I think you can go into Eticoons?
Yeah, I think I can. I have. Well, I'm gonna have to use bombs on these pirates.
Yeah,
Cause
which you
I
can.
took a little bit of damage. The other one I'll just clip through.
Yeah, that's fine. So you can do Eticoons, but you can't get all the items down there because
Crashing on elevators. Yeah, I need Bissell. I'm still saved up at the wrecked ship, so that or not wrecked ship, but still saved at the ship. So if I need to reset, I just
yeah,
save warp up there.
because I know you need super missile to get into the room right above the save room down there, so that item's off. But the item that's in front of like the fake floor should be there, and you should also be able to get the item on the left hand side that like when you wall jump up the wall. It's normally a power bomb, and that one is an orb item, so that one should actually be a thing.
Okay. This is a dangerous room.
Yes.
I have to remember where. It was a nothing.
Okay.
Can I make it through? I should power bomb these guys so that because they drop power bombs when they die.
Yes. That is free. And then you won't have an enemy attacking you. There's also tubemen in here, though I think they're double.
Yeah,
They're industrial strength.
Yeah. Health is an issue. There we go.
Okay. And that's not a missile door, thankfully. Okay.
And energy tank. Okay, well that's not
Okay.
nothing.
Well, that's actually very useful because I think your next place is the gauntlet.
Yeah, I'll have to go there. I don't know if they're maximum strength tubemen, but they're definitely power tubemen. Yeah, this little extra health will help on the gauntlet.
Yeah, this means you can like make one mistake and not die for it. So
I can't do the whole gauntlet. I need one more power bomb pack before I can do the whole gauntlet.
you can do it with 10, can't you?
And I'm pretty sure there's like 12 walls you have to break.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, second room.
Yeah. There might be tubemen at the end of, but there's tubemen at the end of the second room, not at the end of the first.
Yeah, I was gonna say this. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, there's tubemen, but okay. Well,
I guess I can
here's
try while I'm there, but I'm probably
thing
going
is
to
the
get an
game-
item there.
the game knows that. So one of the biggest like skills of playing through the randomizer is just like route knowledge and knowing what items are necessary to get any other specific item in the game,
Yep.
because the randomizer knows this. Like when it creates everything,
Yeah,
it's
it's
logic
logic.
solid.
Yeah, internal logic is relatively easy to math out. The site suggested to know how to do a group of tricks, and not all of them I've ever had to use. Like, I've never had to use uh, left side shutter clip in Pink Brentstar before,
Neither have I.
but most of the other things I happen to do is hello. I'm just going to say Poison Striker because I love Poison. That might just be PlayStation Network and masses off. First subscriber. So place your bets. How long am I going to be here doing this?
3 minutes at most. We're talking about the wall jump.
Yeah.
It'll come back to you.
I know
You already.
but we've had like 5 people spend half an hour trying to do this at MagFest before.
Yeah. Well, you already are making it up the first wall. So.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's all. I thought I would have to go through an awkward period where I was like retraining myself how to play this game, but no. It feels as natural to 7-3. This is gonna suck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Kaz insists these guys are helpers, but I know the floormen are not.
Floormen will kill you.
Speaking of... Oh god, go away. I think I killed that potato. Nope.
Potato. Oh dear. Welcome to the gauntlet. This place is deadly.
Okay. Relative half a tank.
Whoop,
and
again.
Interesting.
Oh, it wants you to go through the back half of the gauntlet? Okay. You got 6 power bombs, you should be able to. That's terrifying.
Okay, you might be able to do it with 2 power bomb packs. I know you can't do it with 1.
It looks like it. It looks like. So the reason it works at all is because the power bombs have enough range to double up on.
That's why
those.
I had to try to. This is going to be the tetchy part. Oh fuck, I'm dead.
Yep. Wow, both halves of the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. So now we know life is important, and I have to do the jumps again.
So it looked like it was minimum 8 power bombs to get through that.
Yes, you do need to. And just like Fume Knight, I'm gonna do. Nope. Okay, got a second try. Okay, as Fume Knight, I almost one credit killed, and then got very close, died at the very end, and then spent another 10 minutes fighting him.
Yeah, I saw that was like 5 or 6 attempts.
Actually had more trouble with King's Pet Ava, because that fight is not fun on top of me. Oh, crap me. You the helper! Okay, I'm already more damaged than I was before.
No, the helper didn't help you.
No!
There.
Oh no! Will this reach? It did. Okay, I'm probably dead here. Is there a potato in this part of the room that can repeatedly die for me? Nope. Positive message from Super Metroid that life is important. Okay, gonna try to set this bomb at the height of the acid. I'm at 5 health.
Just don't take damage. It's simple. Really,
It's actually, I'm pretty sure I cannot possibly win
right.
because
Like,
there's the footsies on the left side of the screen there.
so the way you have to you try it is like roll into the room, put the bomb halfway into the room, and then jump towards the wall as quick as possible.
I mean here, where the pipes are not quite... I have one idea.
Oh god, this spikes this line.
Okay, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yep. My hope was that the power bomb could go left enough to break the wall, but he did not.
Yep. So yeah, you need a little bit of health left to.
Yeah, to do footsie dance. I suppose it's also worth mentioning I may not finish this in one sitting. I plan on doing a fair amount of stuff in streams today. So,
Yeah.
I guess the side effect is that is we might be seeing the start of a lot of games. Like the Borderlands problem, where you've played the front part of Borderlands a bunch.
Act 1. Oh yeah. I think I've played that 2 or 3 times.
I got Borderlands late, around the time Borderlands, like just before Borderlands 2 came out. So, but all of my friends got me to buy it, and then immediately abandoned it because Borderlands 2 was out, and I didn't want to buy it. Goddamn potato.
The power of potato.
The P in potato stands for power.
Does the O also stand for power?
The O stands for onulet.
What does the other O stand for? Also onulet?
Mega onulet.
The mega onulet. Okay, so you made it through this half with about the same health you had the first time through.
Okay. Don't know why I'm item canceling. I'm going to have to power bomb. Just reflex.
You know, if you're like just on power bombs here and you find charge, like it might actually be like X Factor as like your positive plan for certain areas. Alright.
Gonna have to footsie for a second because I was dumb and didn't put my power bomb down in time. And here there are tubemen. But I'm going to ignore them for now.
Yep. So now the trick is not missing the items.
Okay. Crap. Ah. Look, everyone, a time warp happened. Just... There we go. Missile. I did not cheat. No one saw that happen.
Localized time warps. That's just how it is around
I'm
here.
not too proud.
So there's your missile. Missile opens up
Everywhere.
I want to say a half dozen items immediately.
Yeah. Let's go finding them. First, go to our ship. Dear God, go to the ship.
Yeah. Now that gauntlet, now that gauntlet front and back has been done. Goodness.
So we have Brinstar Bundle to go after. We have the Churro to go after. We have room right of Morph Ball to go after, and Bug Hike. I think I can do Castlevania 2 room.
Yeah, you can. You can get every item downstairs.
You pass the hallway.
Yeah.
Can't
So
get
that's 1, 2, 3,
any-
4, 5. Or no, sorry, 4 down there. You can go into Chorizo. There's a room right here on the left-hand side that's like the bomb jump.
Yeah. Let's go after the churro. Unless bomb is there, then that's easy peasy.
And then there's Brinstar Bundle, and then there's forward progress as well. Like the missile is the biggest key. I saw the attempt at one missile to open that door.
I forgot. I've been watching too much. I don't know, every other Metroid game.
Every other Metroid game, yeah.
What do you got, churro? Supers.
Yeah, okay.
Later.
This boss doesn't wake up unless you actually have bomb.
It's funny how they checked for that. It's like, compare that to like during the Twilight Princess run. It only counts for the last part of the Shadow Mirror, so they just go to the Air Temple and get the last one.
That's really good.
Does Ocarina of Time do that too? It's the save room.
Ocarina of Time does that in that it only cares about Spirit and Shadow Medallion.
Yeah, it cares about those two because you can do either of those in different order.
Yeah. Like, you do forest, you do fire, you do water, and then Spirit and Shadow can be one or the other because you don't actually need items from one to do the other. It's interesting.
Yeah, you're more suggested. This is actually a... There we go. Yeah, it's weird. It's like the one part of the game where they don't have a... I think you're supposed to do Shadow first in like the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, Shadow appears first in the medallion order, if that means anything.
It's like the return to being Kid Link. It's like, man, doesn't the Kokiri sword suck?
Yep.
Fight these horrifying monsters.
When I first rented Ocarina of Time, because that was generally my first experience with a lot of games, is renting them.
It's very 90s.
Yeah. And, well, here's the important part about renting a game in the 90s. It would have a save file on it. So I didn't play the game, like, really from the start. I played on the save file. Because I thought, like, I didn't want to be the jerk who erased somebody's save file.
Yeah.
If they were... So I was like, well... I'll play it, and like that'll be like, you know, I'll get to play the game, and that'll be cool because that's the whole point of renting it, right? I know I'm not going to beat the game when I rent it, unless like, you know. So on the save file, it had just finished the water temple.
So I need to do bug hike.
Yep. Ooh, yeah.
I can't do secondary bug hike now because the gamer's gone too far.
You got energy for it.
Yeah, I'm not as good at this bug hike as you are.
This is something I've done. Also, the bug is out of like.
Yeah.
This is easier when you first start in the room because the bug is in the perfect position for bug hike. But you got it anyway. So also no fanfare.
No fanfare. I'm fairly used to doing it with the gamer instead. It works on a similar. I need power bomb to do this.
Yep, you need bomb. But yeah, so the whole end of that story is I was playing on a save file that was at it finished the water temple, and I couldn't really figure out how to advance too far because I didn't realize that I could put the Master Sword back and become a kid again. Because I didn't experience becoming adult Link at all. I didn't know Kid Link was a thing.
Well, I pooched that up because I completely forgot that you're supposed to go into this room jumping. So now I have to get out, which is hard. Not impossible, though.
Yeah, you can escape this room. But yeah, you gotta be running and jumping, and also, well, you have Varia, so you're not gonna get murdered by rocks.
Sure enough. And... very rewarding experience coming to this area of the map.
Ah, we're up to, I think, 4-0.
A little bit murdered by rocks, but it's fine.
Yeah. You would have been hyper murdered by rocks if,
And 2 power bombs. I may have to return to the ship.
So
I basically only got Varia coming down here.
Well worth it, though.
Yeah, I will need that.
Unless you feel like losing 6 tanks to Mother Brain.
So I could go to the left here, get to Brinstar that way, get to Brinstar bundle that way, but I'm low on power bombs. So I'm gonna go back to the ship just to ammo up. Yeah, that was kind of my experience with Paper Mario, because I beat that entire game through rental.
Ah.
And it was like, just desperately hoping no one would ever destroy my save file. No one ever did, because I'm pretty sure I was the only one who ever rented it after, like...
Yeah.
It was, I had a defense for that game, in that it was a late N64 game, and everyone was excited for their GameCubes.
Yep. Then that makes sure nobody's picking it up. I guess my defense was sort of similar in when I was renting Super Nintendo games, because I would rent Super Nintendo games when the N64 was a thing, because we were like traveling to my aunt's, and my aunt had a Super Nintendo basically so she could play Dr. Mario. But
I mad respect.
Yeah.
Dr. Mario's good puzzle game.
Mm-hmm. So, like, we'd rent Super Nintendo games because I didn't have a Super Nintendo.
We got missiles elsewhere. I just had to do all of the gauntlet instead of just the first item, which I thought I needed 3 power bombs to do, but I only needed 2. So it was, I think 8 or 9 was the number.
Yeah, it was. I think you could do it with 8 if you, like, perfectly used all of yours, but 9 is easier. Because
I could have busted open the wall outside and then went back to the ship to get my power bomb back. But now I can go basically anywhere. Hell, I could go to Red Brinstar and enter that from the back.
Enter the ship. Over you.
So I have super, so I can unlock the gate from backwards.
Has anyone in the history of Super Metroid entered the ship from the back?
I think I have as a joke before.
Like...
Or as like a search before.
Right, like, I'm just sitting here thinking, there's basically no reason for you to ever go backwards through, like, through that way, because there's no items on that route.
It's just a gigantic waste of time.
Right, and it's like sand and like it's a bunch of sand and Meridia enemies.
Yeah, it's pretty miserable. Can actually kill these pirates well enough. And they did not drop more bombs, so I'm gonna have to kill Gamers for missiles. Gamers, lend me your missiles. I guess I could use these things.
You have supers too.
The Rim Shaker. Okay, these things drop power bombs.
Wow.
The mini frogs?
That's good. Reliably, too. That was 2 of them.
Yeah.
Regular
tubemen drop them, but it's something like a 2 or 5% chance.
It's low.
So we're going to do Brinstar Bundle. Place your bets. Can I do a raw muck ball?
5 and 3.
That feels good. Gotta get the input though. Nope. I felt it go right away.
Well, falling into there was a necessity exactly one time to get that super.
Get that super missile.
Also, you have many chances of this because you're not just.
There we go.
Yeah, you fell in there on purpose to get the super, of course.
Yeah, it all worked out. It was all according to plan. So 3 nothings. Okay, there's 1. 2. Can I get the full 3?
Full.
Hey!
Excellent.
Now we just need the room up top to completely make this a waste of time.
The completely
Yep.
worthless Brinstar bundle.
Yep! Yay!
Yes.
I did the mock ball for nothing! I've not been keeping track of nothings. I'll leave that as an exercise for the viewer.
8. 9.
There is a item downstairs, isn't there? Like to the left of,
Yeah.
I have to go back down there.
Through that super missile door. You don't have to go the whole way down because you don't have to drop into the hole. You can just like go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, this 47% is max percent. Technically 50% of items are things, but once you grab a charge beam,
I jumped way too early. I keep item canceling too early because I want to keep running out of missile. Okay, here's my... Oh! So I just need charge beam now.
Good thing you came back here.
Still can't shoot these things. They're immune to nude plasma.
That's good.
Sorry, gamer. Thank you for the bit, Freighter5. I think I don't have bits on Twitch alerts because Twitch alerts has been causing me problems. Hopefully next week I'll have that sorted out because around just in time for the Oblivion stream, or maybe just right after it, I should be able to get a new hard drive. See if that helps anything.
Nice.
Okay, now here's something I think I taught you, and you have since surpassed me greatly in the skill of.
Oh, this saving Spore Spawn's life.
Yeah. Although I think to save his life, I'm going to need to take the life of a lot of gamers. I need some power bombs back. That should be enough. Okay. They're not gamers, but tubemen.
Right.
I think the difference is you understand the trick, whereas I just sort of flail at it and see if it works. I heard the noise, but the noise was a false noise. There we go.
Yeah, it's all about the screen transition and like having your missile move during the screen transition.
So Spore Spawn lives.
Yep.
So the animals are not doomed. But I will kill Crocomire out of spite.
I still stand by that they're fine with just Spore Spawn. There's they'll
yeah, you know what the autopilot does? It moves back left and right across the screen.
Yeah, I know.
And then the planet explodes around him and they die. But yeah, thank you very much for the bits. I like the thematic amount of bits and username combination.
That's good.
So Spore Spawn gets to live. Although I have there's like a bunch of items up here I just have not gotten. I guess I could do left hand. I think I need high jump to do to get the left hand gate skip in there. No, I just got wave, so I don't actually need anything because I have freaking wave beam.
You have wave beam, so
I could just do it.
you also can grab the items in here, like this jumping one you're going to, and then the one to the left of it as well.
And I have plasma, so I can freaking kill these things.
Right. Plasma wave, like, good job. They are absolutely gone.
I have to pick up more supers.
Yeah, you'll want to refresh that. How are there so many Yokos in a row?
Those are the number of subs I have versus my goal. I explained that in the preamble.
No, no, no. I mean, like, how are there so many Yokos in a row?
Well, this is my patented 10 by 10 grid or 10 by 1 grid.
You mean 20 by 1 grid?
No. There's two of them right next to each other. I've got this. I've got the emulator paused on the left one, so it's not annihilated itself yet. There's
Okay.
enemies down here that drop power bombs.
Yes. You also can't get the item down there, but you can.
I need speed to get it, but I can refill up on power up at burgers here. Yeah, there's my charge beam. So bosses are going to die very, very much.
Yeah. Okay.
You there? Give me your power.
I'm still looking at this pending on mine, and I'm just sad because I want to share this with everybody.
I'm excited for it.
It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I can't quite get this item. I guess I could go look at it since I'm here. Is it worth doing this annoying wall jump?
No, because I don't actually think you can see it. I think you're like one square away from being able to see the dang item.
Yeah, it's on the other screen.
So, like...
I'm good at annoying wall jumps, though. That's what this stream has been teaching me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess for this seed I just put in my birthday, so maybe that's why I'm getting the Ultra Beam. Happy birthday, Numbitten.
Happy birthday.
In like several months. I need to kill a few more of these, at least 2 more of these guys for power bombs.
Welcome back to the annoying water. You just kind of jump through them.
Swish,
Yeah.
swish, swish, swish.
It's funnier when you have space jump and you just like are.
Yeah, slapping off the top.
Yep.
That's such a weird thing that they put in the game. The gravity suitless space jump water interaction. So yeah, let's do wave beam door. There's a shutter in this room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also
enter this room firing because there's fucking hoppers.
yeah, and I mean you've got like hyper weaponry, so that's not a problem.
So you can do a specific clip in this room that there's a setup to have a super missile clip through this gate and hit this shutter. I have never done it. Gotta speed up. Parting power bomb to make sure there's nothing else in this room.
Nine nothings?
9 nothings. Compared to the
I think I.
10 items we've gotten.
Oh, it actually might
11.
it might be higher than 9 nothings because I might have missed a couple as you passed by. Like the one right above charge beam, I think was a nothing.
I have charge beam now, so I can't speed get power bombs.
Yeah.
Turn charge off though.
You can speed get slapped in the face.
Power bombs. Give me the bombs. Alright, that's enough. Turn charge back on. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now we continue our adventure. Although... Is there another item up here towards the hoppers, or are the hoppers like just in between?
Just the hoppers are in between. There's nothing
Uh,
there.
what do we got
There's
here?
the crime tube.
More missiles or supers, always appreciated. We have a fair amount of those, which is good. Make Ridley easier, considering I may have to fight him early.
Yeah. 30 supers flat kills Ridley easier when you have plasma wave. Like, I don't even know if you're gonna be good in that. Damage is not gonna be your problem.
Yeah,
in that fight,
damage is not the problem.
Right. Staying alive is more of the problem there.
I insist on doing this worthless mock ball. This mock ball's a little harder because you actually your jump is different.
I love this mock ball because this was the place where I accidentally did the first mock ball I ever did and finally understood it. It was like hell, it was when I was doing my design stream for Super Metroid and accidentally mock balled it.
I remember that. That was a fun gap. Here I have speed, so
Right.
I think part of it was I was just running faster than normal.
You are showing off the normal route through that room where you just that's what happens like the first time you play the game and you're like, I forgot there was a run button.
And of course, in the normal course of the game.
Mm-hmm. The clearly normal direction that you're going. Which I'm 100% with you here. One of the ways to soft lock your randomizer is going into lower Brinstar and
Not being able to get out.
Yeah, you can do it. You have Varia though, so like.
Yeah, I would. Worst comes to worst, I would just be forced to do lower Norfair.
Right.
Digging for items.
But it could happen where all the items that would allow you to exit are in like wrecked ship or something like that.
Yeah, I do have the spoiler. It's available in case I ever need it. But...
Yeah, that like I didn't know what features they could add in like version 21 over version 20 that I thought would be like useful, but that's one that I actually think is cool.
Well, this one is I'm not using this one also has a spoiler.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. This is version 20.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting chuffed.
Okay, well, fixing the problem we were just talking about.
Just jumping directly into mouth flowers.
Yep. Good aim.
What's my opinion on the run button? Well, I haven't read their site in like ever. I remember them posting some really good articles about the mechanics of Super Mario World that me and Cabinal had a fun time reading.
Oh yeah.
I think that was on run button.
I think that was. I remember that article. That one was good.
Insisting on ledge grab wall jumps when I could probably just do regular jumps. That's what playing the game and never getting high jump will teach you to do.
Always ledge grab, wall jump.
Although here I'm kind of forced to do it. So enter this room firing my gun. It's like I'm playing Left 4 Dead. Bullets already coming out. Don't even know what I'm aiming at. And then my friends get shot.
Yep.
Only Samus has no friends.
Blood. Samus has 2 friends.
A bird and some apes.
I was gonna say friend gamer, but
Oh, there is friend gamer. She did have more, but that Metroid died.
right.
Ostensibly, so does friend gamer when the planet explodes. Friend gamer is not in the room with the Atacoons.
And yeah, the wrecked ship is wrecked and cannot fly.
Plus, it's got ghosts. You can't fly a ship with ghosts. So I have speed, so getting through here is not so big of a problem.
Yeah. Even with Varia, I'm still scared of those Meridia.
If I do the speed boost right, I should fly right into the item and collect it. And here's a trick I
Yeah.
haven't done in a while.
Oh.
I didn't see what the item was. Is that worth, I'll be back here later.
Yeah, you could like shoot it and try to screw it.
First, we get the Medibot missile pack. Well, like, I'll be coming back to that room if it's space jump. Like, I'm gonna be coming here after fighting Fantoon.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that like going to try to check that item means redoing the entire trick.
Yeah, which is not that bad, just kind of annoying.
Honestly, a bit more annoying because it would cost you another half of an E-tank.
And I am going to be doing the thing here. Because I don't want to do these jumps.
Yeah. You have Varia, so Fantoon isn't actually as bad as
I have
it
charged
could be.
plasma.
Oh.
Oh! Headbutted the ceiling.
Super Metroid.
Looking up health values.
Yep. Because I remember most of them, but not actually like beam combos. Those ones are... Okay. Yeah, because I know that, like, I know the full beam combo of, like, you know, Plasma Wave Ice is a super missile worth of damage.
I missed the items there.
Oh my goodness, this has this list of beam combo damages has a space-time beam damage on it. Because you're gonna be damaging enemies with that.
I mean, for completion's sake. See, eat it, President Arc.
Well, now you can get that item with no problem.
Yeah. This randomizer knew I wanted to complete it quickly.
True.
Although, now I'm gonna have space be in, or gravity be in. Meridia.
How much damage does it do? 2.5 missiles worth. So slightly less than a super. The big point being that 12 charge shots kills Fantoon. And Fantoon doesn't like react to them like a super, so... Actually, is it 12? No, I think it's, might be less than that. I forget the exact amount of health that Fantoon has. Numbers.
Okay, was that one or two? I don't know if I actually got it when it was, when its eye was open. I think I didn't.
Yeah. Sorry, 10 shots. 10 shots is Fantoon. Yeah, one there. There's no blinking on the other. Oh yeah, having space jump means that you just gotta have this, don't you?
I don't have screw. There's two. I'm a little bit damaged. Taking the time to kill some fireballs to get some health orbs back.
Yeah.
3. I think the next one's going to kill him. He's in that shade of red. Yep, there we go. So 4 shots.
Oh wow. That is much more than that is much more than the numbers game looks like here. Oh, I was looking at uncharged damage.
Oh, yeah, which I don't think would actually damage him.
Yep.
So
Well,
that's using charged plasma against non-charged plasma enemies.
yeah. We'll get to see that maybe in Lower Norfair, or in Upper Lower Norfair.
I mean, if I fight Crocomire and
If
truly condemn the animals to death, this is the map room.
this is the map room, okay. If they're just floating out in space in like Spore Spawn, like, are they dead?
Federation picks them up.
Like, do they get picked up like after like a week or whatever?
I'm gonna have to spend a power bomb here to power bomb jump. Plasma kills these things.
Spore Spawn takes them to Planet Spore Spawn, of course.
What do we got? Spring ball. That's actually useful.
Yeah, now you don't have to power bomb jump everywhere.
The homing instinct. And then the Edacoons proceed to destroy the delicate, balanced, nuanced ecosphere of planet Spore Spawn.
I believe that.
They eat all the Spore Spawn eggs.
Do Spore Spawns have eggs? Like,
Well, a seed is an egg, right?
well, I would assume they would reproduce by spores.
True. Now, is it like... Are their spores merely the, are the spores the actual zygote, whatever, or are they just a fertilization method? Like, are we talking fungus here, or are we talking plant spores, aka pollen? No idea.
Yeah, I'm not a botanist, so I can't answer that.
I could answer it, because I'm a liar, but...
Fair, like, that's reasonable.
Okay. I hate this room because you have to do it every time you do it for the first time. You're actually doing it 3 times.
Yeah.
And Medibot is a botanist and a liar, so truly they could probably provide the most accurate answer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good thing you unlocked all the doors.
Yeah, my ankle caught the edge, and it decided I hit the loading screen.
Right, like the spark knocked you backwards like 2 inches. And...
Let's see, what happens if I full charge beam up a gonk droid? How far back does it go? Halfway to the hole, so they don't get one-shotted by it.
Huh.
Although I don't know if gonk droids use damage for that, or if they use something else. Or if it's just number of hits.
Yeah. Heck, it could just be a hit, a normal hit does this, and a charged hit from anything does this.
Arcane sciences that I do not have the answers to.
Yeah.
Mysteries of the universe. I'm certain someone knows out there. I have to believe.
Mm-hmm.
So all the items here that are usually a pain to get are super easy to get because I have space jump.
I was... Oh, I'd already forgotten because I was just thinking about... I was like, oh yeah, you've got speed booster. You can do the speed booster straight up thing and it'll be fine. It's pretty easy to get that one. But no, you just... What if you just freaking space jump straight up? Like...
Although, I will need a helper to do this.
You can see what the item is.
To collect it, to collect this reserve tank. Oh
buddy.
no! God.
Buddy.
I touched it, but I didn't touch it good enough.
If you just like shoot it as you come out of space jump, you should collect it.
Yeah. Sort of clip into the wall.
Yeah.
More chuffed.
It's weird that that counts, but like your other one didn't count.
So, how soon am I going to find Spazer?
The downgrade.
I didn't want to do that, but at least that gives me an opportunity to check this out now. Back to wreck ship.
Oh. Well.
Fell in the hole. I should not
Nope.
have killed that fish either. It would have been a helper.
Time for the loop.
Now that just killed the fish. It got double tapped by my ice plasma and died. Hello, burned head. One of my valued subscribers.
Hello.
Jins is here.
Hi. We're Super Metroid. Us two.
Yeah, we're both Super Metroid. Only I can crawl. I have no other way to move. Burnhead knows. He's seen me before. In my horrible, awful crawling.
I have a head.
Nah, Jins has a head. He needs it to cast his spells.
Well, yeah, it's
You can't cast Cryptic Command without a head.
it's true. Well,
You ever see me try to cast Cryptic Command?
Well, you can cast Cryptic Command without a head. It's just a lot harder.
Well, you have to be casting Wild Ricochet to do it without a head.
Yeah, it's doable. It's just like not easy.
Or Dismissed, or just get Dismiss, or
Just cast Dismiss.
Mystic Confluence. Think you can do. It's the triple blue that's the problem. And what do we got up here?
I kind of wish Vintage Cube was just around all the time.
I kind of wish old-fashioned Cube was back. Non-powered Cube.
Like the Legacy one or whatever?
No, even weaker than that.
What, like mine?
Kind of. Or just like, old-fashioned Cube. The kind of Cube where, like,
where Gruul 4 drops are always too prevalent in your deck, and...
yeah, where, like, you can... like, the most powerful... like, you can have Mono Rocks around, and...
like, everybody's playing a fair game.
like, Mulch is there. Or, like... Tendrils of Corruption.
Oh,
Cards
boy.
like that. Cards that are good. These are good cards. Just not cards that can exist next to Ancestral Recall. I miss those cards.
Tendrils of freaking Corruption.
It's a good card. It kills a creature, gains you life. Anyways, why am I going back down? I've gotten everything here.
Is it power creep if the cards we're talking about that are overpowering are the older ones?
Yeah, these ancient cards.
That's
Kind of. Yeah, Thawing Glaciers is a good example. Although that's been around in like vintage cubes that we've not used. Like, okay, a cube where Thawing Glaciers is good because you're not killing your opponent on turn 4.
You still have like an item or two to grab in here, right?
Where? So I thought I can check the map.
Yeah, didn't you?
I got the room with... I got all... I think I got...
Did you actually get gravity?
I didn't. I'm gonna go heal the ship though, because my ass is beat up.
Yeah.
I fell out of the floor, and
Yeah.
then I got chewed up by the spike crushers. Yeah, I was incredibly shocked that Dominaria is even being mentioned again. I really
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't be, because every other set is like a return set. I like going into the ship to recharge with a Shine Spark charged.
That's how the ship is powered.
Hmm. Well, the most players that are playing now might not even have been around for Time Spiral, which is the Dominaria set most people remember. Because if you don't do Time Spiral, then you're going to like
Onslaught.
Onslaught and Invasion, which I like Invasion, but it's some junk. Oh, hold on a second.
Hmm. God, Onslaught is a pretty nifty set with like we give magic plot recently, like over the last couple of years, till the Planeswalker squad and whatever. We give that a bunch of crap, and some of that's deserved, and some of that's just us like hating on Chase. Um, the plot that surrounds Onslaught is bad. Is actually quite awful. Same with Mirrodin, also has a lot of problems.
Hello. What are you talking about?
I was just we were talking about Dominaria, and I was just thinking about like we give magic.
Flavor review of Dominaria. Just that sounds like something that Kavanaugh would be down for, because I think him and Red did like they talked about the entire story of Tempest because it's all told in flavor text or something. Man, Dominaria is weird. I've come around to liking Urza for a very specific reason.
What's that?
He was really dumb,
Oh God, yeah.
but he was dumb in such a weird way compared to like how planeswalkers now are dumb. You know? Like, would any current planeswalker find the Meek Stone and the Power Stone and be like, you know what, I could use a new set of eyes? Like, hey Jace, put these fucking rocks in your skull.
Oh, sweet, I'm in.
Like, no one would do that. And like a third of a book is just him as a talking head. Like, no one would do that. Well, I guess everyone would die from that now because they were in weak walkers, but
Let's say everybody else would die.
I guess Bolus could do it. He's basically an old styled walker at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, like Onslaught is a damn mess as far as like plotting goes.
I don't know the plot to old Magic sets because I read one of the books at one point and then never again.
The only important thing with it, the thing I can at least say to demonstrate it is like Akroma, who is the powerful angel of like one of the big. It's literally the biggest card in Legions, like as far as like thing goes.
One of the most biggest creatures ever, like until Immercroll came around.
Yeah, is an imaginary angel made by what's his name, Ixion?
Yeah, because he was looking for his dream girlfriend.
Yeah. That's just what it is.
Hmm.
Ixidor. Ixion is something else. Hmm.
He's the guy who turned things face down, face up. Which I guess makes it thematic that the other Achroma has morph.
Funnily, yeah. Ixion is a horse from F. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
There we
that
go.
is Thorse. Yeah.
That's Ixion. Thank you. Onslaught was one of the sets that had the
Ooh,
pit fight.
which that pit fights means that our favorite guy was in that set, right? Master Skellum
Oh,
with
Master Skellum.
with his rotating death hat.
Just that. Yeah.
The dementia summoners.
Oh my goodness.
Master Skellum.
Master Skellum. Uh,
Hold on,
yeah.
this is important.
Thanks, Master Skellum.
Okay, and Twitch has to. I go back to a
That was
page. This clip of Tie Tuesday is popular. That's the only notifications I get anymore. This clip of Tie Tuesday was popular. Thanks. I need to find and read this. Skellum was an old dementia master in the employ of the Cabal. His secret name was Cyberus. Skellum was highly skilled at dementia casting, but his relatively slow casting speed meant he rarely fought in the pits, instead serving as a trainer for young casters. Skellum was infamous for wearing a Italic's silly on Italic's hat, which obscured part of his face and could be spun around at high speed. Doing this allowed Skellum to enter his dementia space while confusing his opponents. Skellum's Academy for Dementia Casters was the main institute for training the Cabal's elite pit fighters. The most famous and last graduate was Trainer, yada yada yada, who Skellum simply tried.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately for Skellum, the Patriarch believed that the main restraint on Trainer's progress was Skellum. He organized the old Dementist to put into a pit fight against an order of Crusat squad, led by Major Taro, and commanded Skellum and his teammate Braids to throw the match. And then he sent a bubble of blood to Chainer, the Spear of Inheritance. It's a JoJo's plot.
He attempted to forfeit the match, but Terra ignored him, instead allowing a troop of wolf monkey mandrills.
Controlled by the Order's Druid to savage Skellum to death. Yeah, I almost left out the wolf monkey mandrills.
Yeah. Sometimes you get murdered by apes. You get murdered by wolf. Look. That just happens.
And this is why Magic no longer has novels. It just has articles written by several people.
Yeah.
Those Magic stories in the old days were wild. Usually bad, but wild.
Usually. Again, sort of falling to the. We still don't have bomb.
Nope. Don't need it.
Spring ball, so whatever.
I don't need bomb to have a good time. I need gravity suit to have a good time.
Good time. Well, that's not gonna be here.
If I get gravity, then like this rando's over, right?
Yeah, that's the end of these. Hey, friend. Goodbye, friend.
Doing the slow space jump because I fell on the spikes.
Oh no.
So space can, or gravity can appear here. And that's why, yeah, just written by committee, and that's why we have the 20 faces of Gideon Jura.
Yeah. If you want a fun magic book, the first Ravnica one is just a buddy cop thing.
Yeah, it's just buddy cop with like the guy.
The guy and his buddy cop who is she's just an angel or something, and like
they try to find the Kwisatz Haderach, Zedek, Lord of Secrets.
Yeah, it's the Kwisatz Haderach. That's it.
Well, no one actually knows how to pronounce that guy's name.
Yeah, like Sazdak says Lord of Secrets. Okay, 2 nothings here. Is gravity nothing? If gravity is nothing, that's gonna be great because the
Everybody's first EDH general, Zedek, Lord of Secrets.
yeah.
Unaltered!
Huh.
Let's
I'll be
go.
honest, I didn't even realize gravity could be in wrecked ship.
Yeah, gravity can appear in upper wrecked ship, which means anywhere that you have to beat Fantoon to get to. It can be in Bubble Norfair, Lower Norfair, anywhere in Meridia. So I have all of the main ingredients. The only thing I really need is... I don't need more E-Tanks, but I basically need more E-Tanks.
Yeah.
So let's go kill Mr. Man, which means I should be going down, which means I should be... I'll save with the ship. Yeah, since I got everything I need, I might just finish up this randomizer. I was intending to do it for like an hour and a half, but I guess I'm going to do it for 2 hours. Because it's probably going to take me half an hour to do everything. I'm at the very least going to kill the important bosses.
Well, you don't actually have to go kill...
I don't have to go beat up Mom. That's a very long word, Vertigo. I need to spend a power bomb to remember where the hole is. It's here. Guess I could go fight Dragon.
Yeah.
Yes, this really was my birthday seed.
The unaltered gravity.
Unaltered gravity, ultra beam. But you have that's your reward for having to do early double gauntlet.
Yeah, you paid for it. Definitely paid for it.
And there's some items I can't get because I don't have grapple. That's fine though.
What? Oh, right, yeah.
I can't go look at Shack Tool. So you think I'm gonna get stranded down here?
Oh, yeah. Without, like, there's no way for you to get out anymore.
I can't get out. My jump height isn't that high. There's some easy to get items I can grab just looking for things. Like Screw is still handy. I don't think I need it though. I don't think I can fight Golden Churro without Screw.
Oh, is that... Oh, for, like, draining the acid.
I have to go to the right. Which I can do. I think. Ooh, an item. There's more supers. Another useful resource.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, the ongoing storyline, which... I guess the current ongoing storyline is... who should I kill first? Dragon or... Guy? Floor Crade? Regular Floor Crade? Non-Floor Crade?
Yeah, just normal Crade. Even though... I mean, normal Crade comes out of the floor, but that's not Floor Crade. I realize that this is confusing and doesn't actually make sense with the term Floor Crade. But...
Yeah, the Gatewatch won't be in every block starting, like, 3 blocks from now.
So, what can we actually get that would be, like...
E-Tank, Screw Attack.
Yeah. You basically have everything else.
I guess Bomb.
But where do you think actual Bomb is?
Riddles is protecting it.
Ridley Bomb. I'd say Crade's protecting it. We're gonna get
Yeah,
it right
Kraid's
here.
got it. Kraid's got a nothing.
Ooh.
So even though I have... Actually, I want to try... What does Charged Plasma do to Kraid? I was going to try the quick kill, but can I do
Oh crap!
quick kill with
You
this?
might be able to.
Just with this? No, okay, Kraid is protecting Spazer. I have to shoot him. Nope, that half killed him though.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep, 2 shots. I like doing the quick kill because it screws the camera up pretty poorly.
Yeah, like you can run through the black space to
The screen doesn't scroll.
yeah. Just power bombs and super missiles. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess this is what we get here.
Got nothing.
Mm-hmm. What was Kraid protecting? Kraid had no treasure. Al Capone's vault.
Died for nothing.
That is what Kraid was protecting.
It was a tax haven. Kraid is...
Kraid.
Yeah, he's like Saul.
Okay. You know Kraid's a lawyer.
Yeah. I can't. There we go. I couldn't. I was unable to spin jump for some reason, so I was unable to get out of that hole. What do we got? More nothings.
Nice. Let's say this might be the backup thing that Kraid is protecting, but no, Kraid had
Yeah,
nothing.
I was hoping for backup spacer, but it was not to be. I guess I have more E-tanks than I thought, because I do have that reserve hanging around. You just destroy some super missiles. Getting trashed like the last 3 planes? I don't know. How many plane... Okay, if they're just going to do return sets from now on, between sets, how long until they have to return to a previously trashed set? Or are they just going to, like, we're going back to Ravnica?
I don't know.
Like, could it be... They're, like, could the time come when it's like, okay... Like, what if ninja movies get popular again for some reason? And it's like, well, what do we got that's gotten well...
Imagine a world where where Godfrey Ho is the classical director.
Yeah. Where it's like, okay, they're now making at least 10 major studio ninja films a year. We need to cash in on this. What do we got that's ninjas? And then they make a new Japanese themed set because they're not going back to Kamigawa.
Damn, that would be massive disrespect.
Like they do a tie-in with Hasbro probably has a licensed tie-in with Naruto somehow. They just do that. Or they do another Portal set. Anyway, since we have all the tools, it does not actually take very long to go through Meridia.
Yeah, this is quick.
I have Ice Beam and everything I need.
This place isn't... It's... Super Metroid does perform a kindness of flat giving you... a gravity suit before actually wanting you to ever be here.
That's a shoot wall. I thought that was a break wall, but nowhere in the game requires you to speed that short.
Yeah.
So, everybody, don't blink or you'll miss it.
Oh, God. So, Oh, actually, now that I think about it, I think I was reading the right damage value for plasma full combo,
Hmm.
but a lot of the bosses aren't designed for you to be fighting with plasma. We'll just take double, triple hits from them. Like plasma beam, like the reason you just absolutely
Yeah,
trounce bots through is
it triples hits is what it does. It
yeah,
like hits multiple times. It does what it demonstrates that it does. Like the room you get plasma in, the burritos outside.
yeah, they get demolished.
I'd be very surprised if we see Eldrazi ever again, for two reasons. One, that plotline is pretty well sealed up. Two, they had to standard ban Emrakul. And they're
It's gonna
not...
be a long time.
Yeah.
I think they will come back to it, but it's not going to be in like years. You know, they
We,
specifically left Emrakul as a hanging plot thread so that they could come back to it.
I'm pretty sure Emrakul is done, but the hanging plot thread from it is, I think, is actually Soren. That's their excuse to return to
Mm.
Innistrad, their best-selling set.
I wonder what their actual best-selling set these days is.
Alright, there's these things. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even... Well, I should kill them.
You should kill them. They're kind of annoying. They also are pretty damaging through gravity, even. Third of a tank. Tarkir counts as a trash plane.
The Tarkir is finished.
That too, but I'd say Tarkir counts as a trash plane because they took it from actually being an interesting plane and made it not. So
Yeah, that's... Oh no, I've been grabbed.
no.
I accidentally hit the speed up button, took a lot of damage.
Again, plasma just ripping through a boss that isn't designed for plasma.
Blew a hole through his belly.
Goodbye.
Well, they destroyed an interesting three-color plane. They also destroyed the other interesting three-color plane, come to think. Because that three-color plane became a five-color plane.
Huh.
I never put two together.
The bosses,
Huh?
the bosses just have nothing. Is everybody just? Everybody's
Well.
in this tax haven.
Yeah. I could go, like, throw myself in sand and stuff, but really, just inconvenient. Do the flip. Make Tarkir the shard set, and I mean, they could, because all of the Dragon Cons are allied color pairings, which means you just flip them, right? Like you make a Tarka become black,
Yeah, or
and Silumgar become white, like that kind of thing.
yeah.
And,
That's the rundown.
although the problem with that is that Esper was blue-white base, right? Like kind of. So like if you did that,
Esper
then
was
blue-white would have to be red. So Esper would have to Esper would become the Jeskai way.
Oh goodness. Technically just blue based.
Yeah.
Like each of the shards had a central Bant is white base.
Yeah, it's like okay, you have the main color and then the flanking colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the wedges don't work that way because they can't. Where am I going?
Plasma room?
Yeah. I went the opposite way I usually go.
Yeah, you took the long route.
Because I was thinking about... Also, why am I wall jumping?
It's faster.
It is faster.
It's faster. It's faster upward movement, which is sort of a speedrun thing. You'll see a lot. Also, you'll see it a lot because you know.
They don't get... They don't get it.
Right.
Yeah, but returning to Dominaria, like, what could they even do there? I can actually do this room because I actually have plasma, so I can kill the pirates. This is a wizard jail. If you do not have any way to kill these guys,
Yeah.
can you kill them with power bombs? Let's find out. Nope.
Yeah, it's
Speed
screw?
works. Screw works, and you might be able to shoulder tackle them.
Most enemies can be shoulder tackled, but you have to you might not be able to. Well, actually, you should be able to.
If you can shoulder tackle the silver pirates and reduce Dominaria, like, for one, how many old people are showing up? Or have they did they actually kill everyone who was important?
Teferi's still around.
That happens. That's happening though. That's going to be part of the set. They're going to kill Teferi. His ass is grass.
If he even shows up, like.
Or maybe they'll do something cool. Actually, you know who? If they're going to be bringing back the dead, I'd like to see Mishra.
I don't think Teferi died to make the.
No, he just sacrificed his Sparko. Him and Heir to Keld.
I'm gonna look this up.
Rada.
Magic.
I'm pretty sure him and Rada and like some other people.
Yeah, he just gave up. Yeah. Rada and Jaya Ballard.
And Jaya, the original Planeswalker. Making our way downtown.
So this will be the only actual fight left in the.
Yeah, Ridley is no slouch. Even when I'm powerful. Because I have only 5 E-tanks, and one of them is exciting. Dominaria's theme is whatever the set designers needed to be at the time. Yeah, all the Phyrexians. If they did want to... I have said before, if they wanted to dredge up something cool, it could be just bring Yawgmoth back and put him on New Phyrexia. Is this the fastest? Or I can hit the save point, then go through the speed tunnel.
Yeah, speed tunnel. Speed tunnel's the quickest way. At this point, you don't need to actually hunt items.
And then, like, make the Praetors have to deal with Yawgmoth. I think that would be cool. That's like, they would have to decide, do they want to kill this guy, or do they want to, like, worship him? Maybe both.
Slivers, oh boy.
Will they be real slivers, or will they be idiot fake predator slivers?
They'll be fake.
The slivers we saw weren't necessarily from Dominaria. The predator slivers.
Good old Tubeman.
The time-shifted cards. And they refuse to time-shift anything even... Am I even going the right way? Do I have to go down this hallway? Or do I go up and around? No, I go left and then go down, right?
You know, you're going the right way. You're going the right way.
Okay, I don't remember the Magmors.
this is well. There's multiple different ways to get where you're trying to go to, and
Yeah.
this is not the usual one you're taking.
That's what. Yeah, here we go. I don't know where I am now.
Yeah. Usually you come in from like the left side, through that like grapple room, like because one of the walls that wall has a fake spot for a little more fall to fit in.
Me taking weird routes through the game because I'm trying to think about magic cards at the same time.
Oh yeah, definitely. Has nothing to do with the fact that this is a solved randomizer. No,
Yes.
sir.
Solved in some. I'm actually going to hit this save room for no reason because I
Again,
don't
like,
remember how to. I think when I get into Lower Norfair, I have to go to the right
might as well.
because I don't think the chorizo the churro will unlock the way for me because I do
No,
not have screw.
well, you get no. You need space for it. It's,
Right, you
screw's
need
behind
space so I can just fight the. I can fight. Well, screw him. I don't need screw attack.
it. Yeah.
I don't need his item he's protecting.
I was thinking about that. It's like, wait a minute, like something like drawn.
It's like, I'm trying to remember how you do this without. I think it involves this.
Yeah, you go around.
Yeah,
this
then
way,
you just
go
have to
down.
you have to
Right.
power bomb through this. Man,
Sucks, but you can do it, and you
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go
have to because you don't have screw. So
I'm gonna go fight the golden churro though. And make this space pirate fall into a pit. You know, who are these mysterious people who like the Gatewatch? I've never met any of them. And again, I have not gone to F&M's very much.
I think you're answering your own question.
Yeah, so I don't hang out with that many teens. I know one teen, and I've tried to be as poor an influence on her life as possible. See, the actual answer of how to do Dominaria right is to be Chandelar. They even did it like the last.
This is gonna be a card. This is gonna be a card in Dominaria. It's just the old man. It's literally the picture of the old man from Chandler.
Yeah, and it just says you have 3 days, and it's like exile a card and put 3 time counters on it or something. Are they gonna bring back Suspend? Probably not.
No way. Goodness. Just, I love
Crap.
the freaking chandelier.
I forgot to look at the item. I mean, I know what it is. What else could it possibly be, but nothing.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, and then you have full power beam, so this fight is
I don't want to fight him yet. I want to go look at that item, but I keep fucking up the space jump. Interesting.
sure.
I don't imagine teens are much better than I remember them. QB. I remember being one.
Yep.
Yep. Are we going to see the gut flyers?
I don't think so.
Nope, we totally did.
Oh wow! I was certain you were just gonna end the boss before it, but yeah.
Nah, they're not going to be gay. No mainline. You can be non-heteronormative if you're a side character. Get to our... This is a save point, right?
It's an energy refill.
It's like a save point.
Sort of.
They do the same thing. They save your progress. And when you die, you reload on them. Yeah. I just need to get a caster item, and then they'll smooch. Gideon will smooch himself. Right, this room. The room that teaches you about screw attack is actually really annoying if you don't have screw attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just get owned by the
Red hots.
Yeah. Hot tamales just demolish you for it. Ah, spend super, get super.
So I fought the churro for actual nothing, because I was just here before when I decided to go fight the churro looking for... Actually, there is one way through here that doesn't involve power bombing. I don't know if I...
Oh, heck.
I think I can do it from this room.
The problem is, like, that door, I don't actually think you have enough room for it.
I'll try.
Alright.
I know you can do it in the long hallway, and then it becomes a challenge to hold your spark through this middle room.
Right.
Which means I have to reset the shutter.
Oh god, I can't spell devastation. And what's a freaking number?
Okay.
319? No, 320.
Man, I used to be really consistent at this.
At the backward shutter?
Yeah, there we go. Thing is, I also need to spend supers killing some of these red hots.
Wow, okay, you did get the... Why are you spending super... Oh, for the ramp.
The runway. That didn't happen.
You only get one shot at this. Well, one.
Why isn't that working?
That's definitely enough runway.
I'm just getting frustrated, so... There we go. Sorry for the sloppiness, everybody, but I want to go beat Ridley up.
Hey, you got it quicker than I would.
God, I can't deal with these invincible pirates. It's almost as if... Yeah, I can power bomb them.
I actually don't remember if power bomb kills them.
It does. They flash when they get power bombed.
Okay. Yep, this is,
Worst room in the game.
Yeah.
Alright. Just taking that pirate on the chin.
Doing this room without screw is very difficult.
I was hoping to build up some speed so I could fast space jump. Mad respect for Rosella for doing this room backwards.
Oh, goodness.
Go watch her super match. Go. God damn it. No. I might die here.
Oh, dear.
Okay. Anywhere I can get health around here.
If that E-tank was an E-tank.
I can get health here. It's just a spicy proposition. Especially if the guys are going to drop power bombs first.
I like that.
A little bit of health. Okay.
There's the save room is one room over, so
Yeah, there's just a key hunter in the way, but I should be able to kill it through the floor.
right. You've got weaponry.
Yeah, but even plasma. Okay. This one's dangerous because it can get up here if it really wants to. Okay, so we went to 50 energy there. The golden pirates took out half an E-tank after I dropped a space jump input and fell. There's 2 men later, which I'm going to need. For one, I'm going to probably need to get some power bombs back. So I'm going to spend at least 2 more here. Three more.
Look. Regular
Crap.
bomb, Ridley. Ridley, show us your regular bomb.
More if this Tonkus is going to get in the way.
Oh. I like that hopping very, very just like, go, come on.
I know there's one over there.
Yep. These things have a ton of health because they're designed for you to be fighting with plasma.
Okay. Now we're in a dangerous area. I have 1 super left.
1 super. Oh, you're gonna have to plasma. That's fine. Like, you got the weaponry to still do this, but
Do your kicks.
wall kicks will work. Yeah. Okay, energy and 1 super.
Okay. Actually, energy generative on that. And now we're with these awful things.
The Meta Knights.
Yeah.
But now you're in Tubeman world.
Yeah, which means it's time to turn off Wave and Ice.
And charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need power bombs. Please, thank you. Look at the acid go. I got...
There's enemies in the next room that 100% drop them if you just want to farm those.
I guess.
I'll be honest, leaving and entering the room might actually be quicker than relying on these tubemen.
It'd be quicker, but this was automatic.
True.
So, oh, also the Meta Knights just dropped them. If they teamwork Kingdom Hearts 3, it'll be because it has gummy ships.
We still don't know if it has gummy ship.
Because I don't know Kaz's feeling for Toy Story.
We seriously don't know if gummy ship is in game.
Okay.
Bonk.
That's probably good enough. Ah, Cass also does not know his feeling towards Toy Story.
You you may want Beam. Oh, you turned Beam back on.
Yeah, I
Whoops.
did.
I missed that.
I'm getting slapped here. I'm not very good at this fight.
Ridley is and continues to be the actual toughest fight in the game. If the fight ever gets like too rowdy, you can just deposit as many supers as possible and just try to end it.
Yeah, that's the goal after I at least get him a few times. Where's he at? There he is. He's in my face. One benefit is because I don't have bomb, my charge doesn't go away when I morph.
Hmm.
I'm just going to eat my reserve. Ah,
Ridley is bouncy.
probably going to lose this one.
You always have the just.
Yeah, that's currently the plan now, because I'm at 4.
Oh boy.
I'm dead. Ooh. Jorge Luis Borges. Or Borges. He is featured prominently in my Twitter bot. He has some swords.
Hmm.
He's a, where's he from? Is it Venezuela? No, it's not Venezuela. South American. Not Brazilian. Is he Brazilian? I don't remember. He's a fabulist. Argentine. Yes, the Silver Mountains. Yeah, I wouldn't have the ability to Crystal Flash as like a person. I wouldn't be able to.
Mid-fight too.
Yeah, mid-fight pull whip. If I can mid-fight flip out a Crystal Flash, that would require some serious
That's
gusto.
It's powerful.
Okay. I don't remember how to make you jump. There we go. And we get to do this maneuver again.
Yep. Once Meta Knight's out of the picture. Yep.
Fill up my... that's enough power bombs. Just fall into acid more just because I miss it.
Gotta have it.
I need the acid. My armor's dirty. It's got animal guts all over it.
Alright. Prepping for round 2.
And by that I mean, yeah. to start there for some reason.
Hmm.
Maybe more.
Well,
Maybe now I'll have the Ridley in me. The Ridley fight in me.
this fight specifically is the reason I can never speedrun this game. Or, like, if I did, I would have to spend a lot of time just fighting Ridley.
Okay, good. I didn't get knocked out of my...
Nice.
So I was thinking that... I might turn wave off. So my beam being wider seems like it's bad, actually.
Well, Plasma's still... No,
No, his
Plasma's...
tail is blocking it.
Oh, okay. If you can just get Ridley to get into, like, a bouncing loop, it's really easy to just pump all the supers in. But Ridley doesn't cooperate, you know? That's not a...
Ah.
Alright, Ridley. Riddles.
I'm
Come
dead.
on. Oh.
Yeah. Whoop. I got close there, though.
Yeah. I feel like that was like...
That was very close. If he
Yeah.
hadn't a body slammed me, that might have been it.
Yeah, like just a grab was all you needed.
I'm taking dumb hits. And he grabs me? Okay.
Okay.
I hate when he goes up and I just have no idea where he is or what he's doing.
Right, like, it's like, and then you just get swooped, you know? Come on. Go for the bounce. You wanna do the repeated bounces. Just in one corner. Yeah. Yeah. That.
But now he's just flinging his body into me. Oh, there we go. For a while there, he was just like, what if I just go back and forth and just throw my entire body?
Bosses that figure out their hitboxes damage, like...
It's like, what if there was what Mega Man boss is that? Where the whole pattern is he just runs back and forth across the room. I think that's in Mega Man 2?
Uh...
I don't know, but he doesn't have an
Flash?
attack. It might just be Flashman, or is it Gemini? I don't remember. But the whole game...
Gemini's got lasers.
Gemini, yeah. And like when you do it, and then when you do the Wily fights later, the room changes, and then there's like an elevated area that makes it harder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember which. My Mega Man is not like perfect knowledge.
Same. That's a series I really like, but also a series that, like, my knowledge of is useless knowledge because it's like I know Mega Man Battle Network, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, again, because Mega Man Battle Network is like basically a card game. I know it. It's basically a card game.
Stop drawing supers. I want health. So I guess if I'm farming, that means I'm committed enough to go just beat up Mom.
Right, I was gonna say you're just gonna go beat up.
Yeah. It won't be that hard.
I wanna stream Battle Network. Maybe I'll do that, like maybe next weekend or something. I don't know. I thought I wanted to do like a longer stream next weekend. Maybe that'll be something I can do. Battle Network's a really dumb game, but it's pretty dang fun.
I know one of the main mechanics is called jacking. People like to take screen caps of it.
It is how you flip between like the real world and Mega Man world. People do really like to take screenshots of that. It's true. Oh, you don't have high jump, right?
I gotta do the swirly jumps.
Yeah.
I hate these armored hoppers because they're dangerous and scary and they give nothing when they die. They're just an enemy. They're spiteful enemies, which means I should like them, but I don't. I have Spring Ball and I forgot that.
The power of Spring Ball.
So we're gonna go beat up Mom.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to have Bomb. It's not going to matter.
You've definitely got enough supers.
Yeah, the question is, will I have enough health? I'll have to be mindful.
Yeah, you can take some hits, but not many. But the thing is, also, the fight's gonna be short. Like, full power?
Yeah, man.
Like, when I say short, I mean comparative to, like, watching Zost to do the fight at the SGDQ this year, where it's just like everybody is just sitting there like hands on their face, like, oh my god.
They have to Zost. Man, that race was a load of pant crap. This was just
It wasn't a race. It was.
That could happen in any percent too, and because there's the outside possibility that anybody gets a world record at a GDQ, they're not going to save before.
Yeah.
They need to save it. They need to save.
More supers. Okay. If they're going to pull out, if they're going to do that risky of runs and not do marathon strat, like, that's complete darkness.
Yeah, even though there's a glow bug left, that bug is not sufficient. I'll have to look and see what VODs are worth watching of that, because the actual event I was not excited for.
Right now I'm a bit sad because like the YouTube VODs are all not all, but have major audio issues that aren't fixed.
I think the stream just had them.
Well, like everything comes out of left ear. Like I wanted to watch Hollow Knight, and it's all audio out of left channel, and it's just like I can't watch this with headphones. I can't do this.
I recalled that there was persistent technical issues, which is nothing new for. Oh my god.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, this flame jet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was a hero.
Wow.
Did not want me getting through.
No, I'm kind of impressed.
It's the kind of cycle where you just have to like stop and just destroy a whole cycle so that you're not off cycle for the entire time. That happens in Yoko a lot.
Yeah, because if you keep matching off cycle, you're going to continue matching off cycle, and you only have a 20% chance of off cycle being a beneficial. So
you have to intentionally take a cycle off.
Right, which means like setting up a triple or like something like that.
Setting up a pent.
Right, for mortals it means setting up a double or a triple.
So we're back here.
Alright.
I think I have to power bomb this room because I don't have screw.
This could be This could be a jail. You could just be stuck here with no power bomb.
They hired a company to do their setup. They're not going to hire the company again. Because almost everything that could have gone wrong this year kind of did.
I remembered I read a lengthy post about like what happened with the Tetris setup.
Something exciting happened with that.
Well, it took hours.
Yeah.
So the opposite of exciting happened. That's what happened. Oh, right. This is the...
I only remember about 45 minutes of that of the hours because I wasn't paying that much of attention.
Well, like there was. I think it's best described by like I was looking on YouTube for because all the YouTube uploads are basically like automated. They're not, but they're close to it. The Tetris, the first one, is like Tetris the Grandmaster 1 in 12:18 or something like that, and the video length is 1 hour and 15 minutes because all of the setup time is on it.
They don't want the people want to read their donations.
Yeah.
That one at least kind of has an excuse.
Well,
They're
right,
setting up arcade cabinets.
Basically, the problem with the setup was the like EU and NA connectors, effectively, and troubles getting the two to cooperate because they don't like to. But yeah, Tetris has its own, like, they're using like boards and such.
That's why they should just stick to Yoko. Get Yoko carts anywhere.
Yeah.
Get them and send them to me, so I can build my pyramid in the desert. And that'll be my temple, where the true training can begin and the meditation.
Meditate on cookie. True enlightenment through cookies. You too can attain true enlightenment through cookies by subscribing to GnomeBit.
Yeah, for just $29.99 a month, I will teach you how to achieve personal enlightenment through Yoshi's Cookie.
It's true. But
Also, you have to give me all your possessions.
Well, that's part of true enlightenment. But for a mere $4.99 a month, you can obtain.
You can look. You get a cookie. You get a cookie for $5 a month.
It's the beginning of the path.
It's direct support of me, the world's greatest Yoko player. I want to say that, even though I have no evidence of it.
What? Get out of here with that.
Our sample size is very small.
Right. But that's not no evidence. Like
little.
The claim no evidence, I think, is incorrect.
Okay, so I'll acquiesce that and say little.
Okay, I'm willing to accept that, like you saying little, but I'm not willing to accept no.
The cookie chakras. Yeah, a world's greatest Yoko player. That's true. There are multiple.
And, oh god, surround myself with cookies and let absorb the energies into my chakras from the sugar crystals. Makes me think of the original Yoko video. Replace my eyes with cookies.
Rods and cones.
Yeah. I love that video.
We're getting close to the end. Probably like 10 minutes left, or more like 15.
Yeah, you're getting
so I'll be over schedule. I'll be over estimate by half an hour.
It happens.
Just freeze that pirate midair.
Not without a warrant. God, I just
Bread.
if you have not seen the original GYCL Eastern Conference Finals video, you're missing something.
You are missing something quite powerful.
Oh,
You're missing my friend Kaz and other friends. Friggy Cabin and Minibot playing, although you don't. All you see is their names.
right.
I should go back to the ship before I go after Mom, just to get power bombs.
And power bombs back is basically like, in case you need those for metroid killing. Like,
It's so I can save on supers.
yeah.
Although they
I
drop
will
supers when they die usually.
be back in a minute here.
Okay. Yeah, we've all really improved since the early days of Yoko, because at first we all played it kind of like a joke, and then when we actually started getting competitive about it, we all got very much better at it. I need to talk to Churls about playing Yoko. She wanted her training to be private, though. As in, not me. Her coach is a secret coach, even though I kind of roped her into being in the Wu-Tang school. Disciple in name only. Well, I don't mind being a fraud. Being a fraud is important. If you should watch it, Poison Striker. It's just a quality video. It's kind of got the cadence, and it's similar in quality and cadence to the Tourism Board of Cleveland videos. You know those ones, right? It's Cleveland! You have a river on fire. Don't go to West Cleveland or you'll die. Into Turian. No more items down here. Don't save there, it's a trap. The first randomizer I streamed. Oh, Christ. Okay, so if a Metroid grabs me, I just have to kill it with power bombs. Because I can't shake free. Hey, you've been to Turian before. So I don't mind spending supers here because I'm usually going to get them back. But it's better to spend okay, when I'm at full resources. Oh god. So if you use bombs, you can shake them off.
Well, the
but
bombs
But supers do not shake them off. So if I get clawed by them, I just have to kill them with the power bombs, because I can't get out of their clutch.
Right, which is why you went back and got them. Also, I'm back. Hi.
Hello. I'm just waiting to be down a super because I've been killing. Okay. Can't kill these guys. I mean, I could, but I can't.
Yeah, that was maybe the most depressing thing I've learned about Super Metroid.
But you can kill the invincible guy.
Right. They're supposed to be invincible to make a point about this room, but no. No.
If I get myself harmed, I'll be bit by the Metroid less. Eat me! There we go. So I damaged myself and and have low health. It didn't last very long at all. Can't decide whether it wants me to play the low health sound or not. Okay, there it goes. Well, kind of. Can I do the wizard reload?
I love that it saves no time.
No time saved. Open the missile door, go get more missiles. Because I need them. I guess I could try doing Zeptite skip. That's all you really need for that is Ice Beam. Well, okay. I'll do this. And I'll try doing Zeptite skip.
Here's hoping. I put this on the list of tricks I still don't know how to do.
I've goofed it up pretty badly. I killed that one, so it won't work. There we go. Okay, I needed to be in a different position. Don't remember.
Can't remember.
So now I have to go get more missiles. I should kill a Zeptite before I do that.
Yeah, you can kill one and then get missiles.
Probably kill. Man, I might have to do a lot.
Oh, yeah, you don't actually have many missiles. And you're going to need those supers to actually, you know...
Break the tank.
Break the real mother brain. Alright, this is...
There's a reason I haven't saved in Turian. Yeah, it could be forced to learn how to do Zeptite skip. I've done it before. I just don't really know how it works. You just kind of freeze that guy there and then spin jump into him, and then you get damaged, and then you can just clip it to Zeptite.
Yeah, 20 missiles.
Will I even be able to break the mom brain thing? I hope so.
You're gonna be fine. The mom brain thing, like the super, your like 24 supers alone will just take out.
Time to go back and get more missiles.
Yeah. Break one Zeptite and time for the return trip. Like, only 2 more times. It's fine.
This is why we kept streaming this one, because I needed to show off this. Yeah.
Well, at this point, you have to give them the percent, right? Like, that's the...
I mean, I don't, but...
No.
I should.
You are not fine. We're that close. It's like almost there.
Yeah, why did Mother Brain have that missile station installed? That would be quite ruined if, Come to think, I should also have killed the eyeball with 5 missiles instead of a super, but I didn't want to... That's very annoying to do, because its shots will block the missiles.
That might have resulted in a 5th one of these.
And I would definitely have had to go and gotten more missiles. Now, I think at some point you are no longer able to go back and recharge. Like, okay, I'll go... Yeah.
I know 8 missiles and 24 supers is going to be enough to do the fight.
The canister.
Yeah.
Although I could be completely ruined by some Rinkas.
Oh yeah, just damage.
No, just them absorbing my shots, like getting in the way. Of like actually breaking open the jar.
Mmm.
Yeah, I think the last appetite respawns if you go back and get missiles again. So I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way.
You've got enough.
Which,
What do the pirates use the missile stations for?
Did the pirates make this stuff, or are the pirates just here? It's never really established, because there are Chozo statues here.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, what do the Chozos use missile stations for?
They eat them! Not the missiles, the missile stations. They eat missile stations.
Oh, okay.
Something hurt me as I came through the door, and there was nothing there.
Huh. Alright, here we go.
Okay. Is 24 supers enough for this? Don't miss.
I don't actually know.
Yeah, one of those shots just ate a super missile. Again.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oof, okay. We got here.
Now I just have to not die. Up.
Yeah, you got some leeway, but not much.
Ah, crap. That might be it. I got hit by a Zakadao.
If you don't get hit by anything else, you're okay. You'll be at 5.
We'll find out here in a second. Yep, at 5.
Go to 5. All right.
I just had to make it exciting for the audience. How mad Chill Hydra was when I learned Mother Brain's cutscene cat can just kill you if you skip D-tanks. Yep. If you don't have Various Suit, you take double damage from it, essentially. Because gravity doesn't doesn't give you the defense from it. It just checks for Varia.
Yep. If it checked for gravity, you'd only need a tank and a half, and that'd be run changing. Like,
yeah, I took damage so that the Mom Brain attack would be shorter.
yep.
It's like how I saved all those frames by not looking for missile packs when, yeah, we'll say that.
However, yeah.
Yeah, from here on out, it's just automatic.
Yeah.
I just have to press R and shoot. And I even have speed booster so I can do the escape quick. Goodbye, Metroid.
Good night, Metroid.
This would work a lot better if my attacks were actually hitting Mom.
What were they hitting?
Like, neck. I don't actually know how many times you need to shoot this thing to...
I remember the number being like 40 or something. This beam does a ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah, all she was doing was bombs. Lamp oil, rope. Memes. Here's the map. Why don't I have bombs? Don't need them. I have Ultra Beam. Powers activate.
Mother Brain had the bombs.
Yep, Mom was protecting the bombs. Getting an error when you try to cheer? I am sorry about that. I know the cheer is just like cheer 5, cheer 10. I don't know if I have actually I forgot where you're supposed to speed boost, so I'm dumb.
Making it thrilling for the viewers.
You know, because I was thinking about how to make cheering work. I don't know if I've enabled emoticons or not for my cheers. They should be. I think I enabled that. They might have been changing stuff in the background that I don't know about. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah, I'm going the right way. I also always forget you don't need to mash this beam. You can just press the button.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have charge beam.
It's a powerful beam.
That pirate looked like he was moonwalking. Okay, I got the important speed boost.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you for the bits, Master Saw. Thank you for overcoming technical issues.
Yeah.
You know what? Crap. You know what? Crocomire and Spore Spawn are alive. There's no reason I shouldn't go rescue the animals. I have a whole minute on the shot clock.
That would just be wasted time, right? Like,
Oh, you had to use your Kindle. Yeah, there you go.
Oh god, Kindles.
Like most people's first tablet.
Those
Missing.
blocks do not appear here.
Yep. Steel bending beam.
And victory is had. Place your bets
Hooray!
on
Place your
percentages.
place your bets on percentages. I guess.
Do it.
Yeah, I fully approve of the Kindle.
Yeah, my comment of "Oh God, a Kindle" was more me remembering an FF14 book,
Ooh.
which has 2 Kindles on it that Rosella has.
Okay,
32.
157. So a whole 45 minutes was lost in the translation somewhere.
32%.
Where's that? Goodbye Yokoi.
Rest in peace,
Dear Force.
Dear Force.
That's what I was looking for.
Gotta have that Dear Force.
What's our percentage? It's gonna be rather low. I skipped a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I might be highballing it.
$27.
Mastaza.
On point Mastaza.
Like, Mastaza even had a $2 bod happen and it still
Yeah,
got
because
it,
Abyss had come in and try to get the 28, but no, it is 27.
Nice.
Yeah, well, that's going to be it for Super Metroid for now. I'm going to take the stream down for a little while, just a small break. For one, I have to turn off 60 FPS. And then I'll be doing the next thing, that, according to my whim / whatever is in the straw poll. I'll go ahead and relink the straw poll, and I'll be back in a while, like a few minutes.
All right.